Hey everyone. All right, let's first start by saying rest in peace to my microphone. We are here at the Bloc Championships, and Maddie and I had a pretty fun idea, I think, and we wanted to actually vlog during the qualification round and sort of take you inside the event. But my microphone, for some reason, wasn't recording. It looked like it was turned on, but alas, there was no audio from my mic. But the second half of this video, we're going to be joining Maddie for her qualifying round, and her mic was working. So the second half of this video will be sort of a vlog, but I'll be joining you in the top right of your screen for my morning qualifying round. So for those who have not heard yet, this is a brand new gym that we're climbing at. This is Bloc 2, and this competition, the Bloc Championships, is this gym's debut opening day. So this is the first time that any of the public has climbed in this gym, and the gym will officially open in about a week from the time this competition is happening. But this is like the pre-opening, you could call it. And yeah, we're here at the Bloc Championships, and this event is super hype. So this is the second edition of it, I believe. The one that happened last year, Maddie and I couldn't attend. I don't remember why. I don't remember what we were doing, but we weren't able to be there. But I remember seeing media from the event, and it looked so epic. Bloc really knows how to put on a show, and this event is hype for so many reasons. Of course, it's our home gym. We gotta enjoy the hometown crowd and advantage and psych. So we're getting really excited to compete in this event, as well as it just being like a brand new gym, a super awesome experience that, you know, it's not every day that a brand new gym is opening with like a comp to debut it. It's meant to be a very fun weekend. So yeah, we're super excited for this thing. Now, there is one very evident thing of this being a brand new gym that was actually making this competition quite difficult. And that is the fact that not only is it a brand new gym, but they, of course, ordered a massive amount of brand new holds. I'm not sure if actually any of the holds that are in this entire competition were from the older Bloc. Maybe like a few, but for the most part, every single boulder that you can see up in the gym right now is just utilizing holds fresh out of the box. And oh boy, is this going to take a toll on your skin, especially because this competition is a 3-round competition. So this is the scramble qualification round, where the top 20 people will advance to the semifinals tomorrow, and then there will also be a final round. And yeah, this is just because it's a super big, fun event, and so the more rounds, the merrier. And it's also, this competition is acting as the Quebec Provincials, so it's also like a sanctioned event. So yeah, big event, super hype, and yeah, 3 rounds on all of these brand new holds meant that skin preservation was going to be so important. It's been a while since I've climbed on holds this brand new, and even when I pulled on the first climb, like just some jug haul, the jugs were actually biting my skin back, and it was so painful. So the name of the game for this qualifying round was to try and not draw blood. Which was definitely hard to do, especially with some of the boulders that were set, like some crazy jumping around moves, lots of sloper slapping. And since 20 people were going to be going to semifinals, Maddie and I knew that we definitely just wanted to do the bare minimum to qualify for semifinals so we could try and play the long game and conserve our skin. Because if I try to go get like the best score that I possibly can, I'm going to end up like depleting all of my skin, and then we'll have no chance for semis and finals. And right now I'm climbing it in the first wave of 3 waves. So this qualifying round is happening all throughout the day, and I decided to do the morning round. And so I kind of have my work cut out for me a little bit in terms of guessing. Like I said, I want to do as like the minimum possible to make it to semis, but I also want to make sure that I'm positive that it's good enough, right? I don't want to put my top 6 boulders down and then say, okay, I think this is pretty good, but like, you know, maybe I didn't try the top 4 hardest boulders or something. So the idea was to at least try every boulder once, even the top couple hardest ones, and then just really ask myself, okay, how hard is this boulder? Do I really need to do it? And try and be tactical about what I need to make semifinals. And this is all in the name of skin preservation, which is so important. I can't stress enough with the texture on these holds. So this one that we're getting on was the second hardest boulder of the scramble round. There were actually 51 boulders. I actually didn't try. I tried to pull down the start hold to 51, and it was incredibly hard, so I didn't end up trying it again. But this number 50 looked a bit more doable, and I think it was for sure. I mean, some people in the later rounds did it, but I was really struggling to hold on to this minuscule left-hand crimp, and I could tell that the boulder was doable, but it didn't feel like 20 people were going to do it. So I decided to gamble a little bit and say, okay, I probably don't need this boulder. And everything below number 50 looked like it would be quite doable. And yeah, I also got to say, like, scramble rounds can be quite hectic, and especially when they're in like a high profile, important event and you're really trying to qualify for semis, it can just be really frustrating to manage your time and figure out what you need to do, etc. But this being in a brand new gym, like our new home gym with all of these new shapes, really well set boulders, I gotta say that I was having so much fun. Like, this is one of the most amounts of fun I've had in any boulder round ever, especially with a little bit less pressure of, like, I wasn't trying to make a 6-person final round. You know, I just had to try and make top 20, which is also taking the stress off so we could just have more fun and enjoy the qualifying round. It was really awesome, and I was having an absolutely great time this morning. And so we're gonna come back and jump on this boulder here that we were trying earlier. And this is one of my classic weaknesses, actually, a swing and a toe catch move. And we've put like 20 tries already on this boulder or something, and it was just getting to the point where my skin was getting worn down a little bit on the right hand. So I was about to walk away from this boulder until my buddy Arya found out that you can just set the toe hook first. And it is quite a bit awkward to do this. It's definitely like a beta break, but much better feeling for me than the toe catch move, which I still need to work on apparently. I thought I was making progress with the toe catches, but still a ways to go. But anyway, we're gonna finish off my morning qualifying round with the slab, and I was able to do the top 6 hardest boulders, except for the hardest 2. And then a handful of people did the second hardest one. So that's kind of how the men's qualifying went. And then we're about to jump into Maddie's qualifying round. And I also should mention that this video is going to feature the qualifying round of this event. And then you can stay tuned for the next video to come out where we'll cover the semifinal and finals round. But since there's a lot to go around in the qualifying, we thought we'd just do one video for it. But yeah, anyway, I'm able to get a pretty desperate flash of the slab to finish off my qualifying round and qualify in 6th for the semifinals tomorrow. But yeah, let's jump into Maddie's round and we'll go into a nice little vlog.
warming up really quickly because I haven't stopped climbing. I just keep like finding the places where there's like no one on the wall, and I just hop on to whatever's nearby. So I haven't like stopped. So I've finally taken a break. I'm gonna try something moderate now, something you can't really do when you're not warm. I get maybe you could because it's like juggy, but it's kind of a dynamic move. So I'm gonna try 21. All right, so now I'm at the point where I don't want to do anything crazy with my skin, but I need to do something a little bit harder to get warm. And all I'm seeing are like dynos and bad, like really textured fiberglass holds. So I think I'm just gonna repeat number 13 because it's like a crimp line, and then I'm gonna try something like hard. The rule with scrambles for me has to be I gotta get something on my scorecard first, otherwise I'll start getting stressed. If I try to start with like the hardest boulder and I don't send it, then I try another hard one, I don't send it, all of a sudden it's like an hour has passed and there's nothing on my scorecard. So I'm gonna start with 36 and get that on my scorecard before I try some harder stuff. So I'm going to try to get this round done really fast by choosing the ones that I know will be necessary for the round without doing more than I have to. It's hard to tell sometimes with a scramble, but because I watched Zach in the earlier session, I kind of have a gauge of what people are able to do and what they're not, at least what the men are able to do. So I can kind of pick and choose which ones I can avoid. And a lot of the hard ones I can avoid, so I'm going to try to be tactful. And you know, if I end up qualifying like kind of a bit lower down, that's okay, because the goal today is just to qualify. Whoa. This slab is 46, which I think is getting a lot of tops. This is like one of those climbs that's like it's like worth more points than maybe the difficulty of it. So this is definitely one that you should do to get like a higher score, but it has a very hard finish. So I have to be very careful and not think that the beginning of the boulder is as difficult as maybe the last part. this round is very hectic. I think the second round, when I'm in, it like sold out, and Zach's round wasn't quite sold out. So there's quite a few more people here, and there's also like families watching. But luckily the facility is really big, and people are actually spacing out quite well. So yeah, I just did a slab. I'm in the slab groove now, so I'm gonna do another slab. I find doing slabs like halfway through like a scramble round helps me like calm down and like rest my like muscles a little bit. So I like to throw slab in like halfway through.
What was that all about?
Yeah, I stole some good beta from around me, but hurts a lot. I used 2 screw holes pretty, like with all my weight on them. Just gotta get it done. I really wanted to like not fall on it. I'm feeling like kind of tired, so I gotta pace my attempts and really put like high quality ones up on the wall. So I'm done with all the slabs, I think, right? I think I am. So some power ones now. I'm gonna rest up a little bit. I have done 4 good-ish boulders.
So you have 2 boulders left.
I have 2 boulders left. All right, we're gonna try a hard one. And that's just about it. I'm hoping I have enough energy for it. If I don't, I'll probably this will probably be all I try, and then I just go down to some moderates and then call it. I think that's probably gonna be good. But I do want to actually do some hard boulders today. And this one looks like my style, I think, right? Yeah. I did, yeah. It was for a second on the first undercling, I thought I lost it. I was feeling really bad. As soon as I committed to just having it, I knew I was like strong in this position. Good. I should put 2 hands on it.
Maddie, what are those bolts like?
They are completely dual techs. I needed some refuge for my skin. I do have very sensitive skin, so it's already like going down a little bit. But yeah, I should go 2 hands to that because I slipped off, obviously. I should have just kept campusing. They actually get a little bit juggier as they go. But like based on the first 2 holes, I'm like, no way I need some feet somewhere. But like I was like struggling so much, and then I got to like a bucket. But no, I think I need 1 more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1 more for safety. So tell me again how to do it. Okay, that's it then. We're done.